Hey, Mark, here again. Sorry, itchy. I just had my hood head up and it's got a meat collar on it. And so my face is a little itchy when I take it off. Brush it against me. Hey, now I get to go over trust funds, living trust funds with people. A living trust is meant for an adult. They can go to age 53. They can hold it up in court, but I think it's 50. That's it, if I remember correctly. It absorbs anything over $1 million. At least mine does. Which that's all my jobs, my salary. I don't make less than $1 million. And I'm not joking. Because of that, I meant that I made no money. I do, it's just because of my living trust. Do I run things? The judges actually ran things until 2017. And they would get my input on investments. But that was minimal input. They didn't listen to me even really close to half of the time. In 2017, and a few new judges and one was retiring. They said we're at the time frame where we can start listening to you more, but that's still not all the time. Now it's close to being, the past 2 years, because it's close to ending the living trust ledger, ending on it, and it'd be my money. I control it more, and that's what I spend most of my time doing, is controlling it. That could include investing for all the companies and corporations I own shares in. And when I say I own shares, besides the Dow, eliminate the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Yes, I have a somewhat sizable, but kind of still small investment. It's like 12% or 20%. But no, when I say my companies and corporations I own shares in, that's 30% or more that I ownership. Hedging them for downturns, and removing the hedge for the stock to go up, so it's all gains. Yeah, I do that for them. Enough said. But yeah, that's the rough idea of my living trust. And yes, it's mine in a few weeks. Up on our wives. I'm not joking. Hey, how you doing? And yes, I can use her real name, Mary. No, I get to go ahead. It was on DL, but yeah, I get to go ahead and use her real name. My wife's name is Mary. People were astounded. I can't believe they're astounded that I'm married. To get my net worth, how would you be astounded that I'm married? I remember what I have to go over. Mary. Yeah, oh, love of my life. Yeah, and you get a free meal at McDonald's. Somewhat of a free meal, they just cover it. Employee meal technically gets run up as. But you have to select the location. Astoria, Steinway Street, Whitehall, or the Broadway McDonald's. One with peanut in there, yes. And that's checker. It has to be a late lunch or dinner. They will deliver if you're in the delivery zone area, but you have to pay for delivery and you have to pay the tip. And then, that's it. Those are the only ones I own in New York. Yeah, they always said, and do I own 50% supposedly in McDonald's Corporation, plus my franchises. I mentioned that before. At least that's what the employees would let me know, that it's 50% stake, yes. But yeah, the franchises always said you get a free meal. If you want that for dinner, It's Sunday. I don't know if Little Shark's open, but Little Shark said if it's a Rocket, we'll give her 3 meals. We know you may not necessarily be with her because she does actually have shows to put on. But as long as it's a freaking Rocket, it's 3 meals. And that it eliminates the free meal I get with her. That I wouldn't go in with her, yes. Since my locale is the Midwest. It's game day. This will be fun. Wonder what I'll be doing today. She actually probably has a day off. I think she may have a matinee, and that's it. Me, I actually have to work. I've got a double header. My understanding. But yeah, Mondays you can get Little Shark, so it might be McDonald's for dinner on a Sunday night. And Monday Little Shark, you can call me if you have any problems. Gordon Ramsay owes me a favor. And most chefs know about Little Shark's deal with me. If they didn't say I don't own it, you get a hold of Gordon. You can even call the back fin and they'll say no, it's still on the back fin. That's one of the restaurants I forgot. The ones that I forgot, Outback. But I don't own my massive steak owned in Outback anymore. Outback was a quirky one. I knew they would come back. They're almost dead. I actually got the one to reopen in my town. Outback Steakhouse, yes. It was shut down. I got them to go in, clean out the place, open back up, and now they're thriving. It's like that, but not that much. I did that with, I'm like getting into it, a few restaurants that people just weren't interested in. They didn't want to go there. And it's fine, I knew things would change. But yeah, I think I own 30% now in Outback. And the old owners from the past that have owned it got back involved. That sold it. And they just said they didn't want to deal with it anymore. And they would never come back. That's usually when you need a break. I've learned this in life. Just so I'll never deal with that again. Usually that means you need a break. It doesn't matter if it goes up. It doesn't matter if it goes down. It doesn't matter if it goes sideways. That's the truth. You just need a break from it. So I thought it'd help out and went in, invested in it, and then got back to have decent standing, ranking wise, restaurant wise, and then done. Yeah, I forgot Arby's. I got a steak in Arby's. I've been working on their menu. It's true. From the start, I've had a steak in Arby's for a while. They're in the top 5 for fast food. And Arby's was never there. It took a lot of work. But I'm not just a restaurateur. Everyone thinks, well, he works in fashion, into investments. No, I'm not just a restaurateur. But I've worked a lot with restaurants my whole life. And still will. So my wife, she's got to learn the ropes. That's part of learning the ropes, is coming up with ideas to figure to turn them around, get them back in the niche they're in, doing exactly what they do. One thing to go over, how to break. Yeah, restricted shares. Those have to be ledgered. Plus the marriage thing that requires reledgering. My vote is just to ledger shares. In her name, yes. Judges and Martha. My vote is just to have shares ledger in her name. The percentage she gets, that Mary gets, she's marrying A on 8%. I think logical to me. But if we have restricted shares, as I've alleged, if the ledger can be removed, please do so. Under 144K paperwork covers it. And that's it. This is Mark Unier signing off. Thanks. And Mary, thanks for making me the luckiest man in the world. I can climb without spikes. Yes, my wife's 6 feet tall. To get you to pop out anything shorter than 5'10", then I'm to blame and I'm dead meat. I'm young.